Here we go. Got some music going. Let's see over here. I have my weights and things. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What we need today for us to do our workout, those of you who are here live in person. So over there's my chair and I have my weights and my tubing. And if you have a band that goes around the thighs, you can use tubing, you can use a stretchy band, or if you have a circle one, we'll be doing some strengthening for our hips today. And then the combo today is a thinking one. Quick story here. My best girlfriend from high school took a tumble over in Arizona where she lives. It tripped on a sidewalk, and went down, kind of skinned herself up. But she said before she went down, she kind of did this with her feet. So just a reminder that the patterns that I give us are practicing not falling down. So sadly, she did fall down. She's kind of okay. She's a little bumped and bruised. She's got a couple of screws in her shoulder anyway. So, accidents will happen, but being prudent and maybe learning how to keep your feet under you when you do trip. So you're going to see I'm kind of doing a little mambo marching thing in here. I'll set it as a basic march, but then you'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing. So thinking. All right, shall we do this? Let's get going. Let's march. So I'm marching, my belly is in, my chest is up. It's a little overcast today. We had to pull our furniture in because it was a little drippy. Pushing and pulling the arms. So this is where we get warmed up. Also today, you're going to need a clear wall space. So I can either use this side or that side of the painting. Arms pushed to the side. So I'd like for us to work our upper back with just a wall. We've done this one before. So you should be getting better at it, is what I would think. Belly is in, chest is up, one arm down. See how the shoulders are feeling? So as always, if there's things going on, I still have a little hitch in my right knee. So if I modify, I'm being true to myself like I want you to be true to yourself. Cross your arms in front and behind. Yep, I feel a little bit of my yesterday class. Now you're going to tap your right foot and then your left foot in front. So stretch that foot out. Keep your belly in and your chest up. And do you have your water nearby? Because if we're warming up and you need to run, go get it, run, go get it. Pull your toes up, put your heel out. So we want that mobility through our ankles so we can negotiate uneven surfaces, like sidewalks that are a little bumped up. Tap your toe to the side. So when I asked Mary what was your lesson learned, because when she got up, she kind of blacked out, low blood pressure and low blood sugar, so I had to put her on a bench. Tap your toe back behind you, watch out for furniture. And she said her lesson was they're going to go back and spray paint the part of the sidewalk that was up red. And I said, no, that's not the lesson. The lesson is keep yourself hydrated, keep your blood sugar up. So even if you did have an oops, all right, let's go to a reverse lunge. Even when we do have an oops, we're in pretty good shape to take care of it. We don't need to add extra stuff to it. So that's my motherly advice. We'd have to look out for each other. All right, let's do some lateral lunges. These are nice and easy. The knee that you're stepping onto bends and the hips go back. You see I'm not going that far forward. As I'm just in that lubrication. Those who are working on carpet, be a little careful. Be mindful to pick up your feet. All right, then let's do some forward lunges, real small. Forward lunge. So you're stepping at hip distance. This is probably as far as you want to go and not fall down. So you have to train the musculature to stop you rather than just keep going. And you could have a bit of momentum because you're walking. So keeping this in your vocab is good. All right, both heels go up. I'm going to turn the music up because I like this song, Soul Man. Turn up Soul Man. Coming to you on the dusty road. Make sure your ankles are staying close together. Stand tall. Can you stay up on your toes a little bit? Don't worry if you step out of it, it'll happen. So see if you can stay up there. And you must breathe. Breathe. Okay, ankle circles. You could do it on the floor, or you can do it up in the air. Maybe I'll do my wrist too. I feel like I'm juggling. All right, do the other side. So again, if it's better, keep it on the floor. If you want to work on that balance, circle your ankle above the floor. Okay, feet go apart. These are our cheat push-ups. So all my weight is on my hands as if I were down on the floor. I'm pulling up my belly. I am not bending and straightening my legs. I just stay like this. The only thing that bends would be my elbow. And I'm just reminding myself to straighten the elbow each time. Not drop in a squat. Stay right here. So that head's going to stay above your heart. Now I'm going to do a twist. If that's not good for you, just look off to the side. And if you can do a twist, keep the knees apart. Move one shoulder to the opposite thigh. Ooh. I like that one. Let's go the other way. Knees apart, shoulder goes across. As you come center, tighten the belly. Check in with your blood pressure when you've been bent over. Shift the hips out, feel the inner thigh. Keep the chest open. So I got a little bit on my hip, a little bit on my inner thigh. And then we go the other way. I'm going to grab my ponytail holder and get my hair put out of my face. Since I'm too chicken to cut my hair off. All right, hamstring stretch. Toe up, hips back, chest forward. It's going over the other leg. Remember, you can elevate it if that's okay for you. Ooh. Yeah, this leg says yes. And let's do a little bit more for shoulders in that I want to really use them today. And an elbow. And then Pulp Fiction. Oh. Maybe that's as far as your arm wants to go back. If you can take it over your head, or if you can go without hitting the wall or something, big arm circle. Okay, I think we're warmed up. We're going to start with the Charleston kick. So you're going to mirror me, stepping on your right foot forward, kicking your left foot. There are 4 counts in the Charleston, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 is a step forward, 2 is a kick, 3 is step down from the kick, and 4 tap behind you. If you, for some reason, put your weight on that back foot, that will use up a count and then you'll be off. So try and find the rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I usually keep my elbows bent rather than down here. It just uses a little more muscle. Makes me feel like I can do a little more. So this is part 1. Now I'm going to do a step so I can practice the Charleston on the other side. 1 more. Step, step on your left, kick your right. So let's practice. Letting it all hang out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't add, don't subtract, no math. Step and kick and step and touch. So I've set my watch to cardio mix or mixed cardio. If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that. If not, just reference it for your pulse or use perceived exertion. 4 more, then I'll go back and do Charleston kick on the other side. 2 more. Step, step, Charleston kick. So this is part 1. Part 2 is walk, 3, and reach. And for this warm up, we're going to do it from side to side. You're going to see me do it moderately. It can be done more intense. Here I go. Take a walk, 3. 4 is a reach. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 is a reach. Now you'll notice I'm bracing with one hand on my thigh, same hand, same thigh. And I do this so that perhaps if I wanted to reach lower, using my legs, not my back, I would bend down in a lower lunge. If I felt like my strength was good enough, my legs were strong enough, I wouldn't have to use a hand. 1, 2, 3, and reach. Head up, belly in. Now the good news, in this combination of steps, we only do this one time. Isn't that great? 4 more. 3 more, look how far down I'm working. 2 more. March in place. Right foot, left foot. Now did your heart rate go up a little? It should. So we put those 2 together. 3 Charleston kick and 1 walk and reach. 3 Charleston kick, 1 walk and reach. Yeah? Coming in for 3 Charleston kick. Go. 3, 2, 1, walk 3 and reach. Charleston kick right away. 1 more. Walk 3 and reach. Charleston kick. So there's a shifting of our weight. Walk 3, step reach. Charleston kick. 1 more, walk 3 and reach. Step, kick. I'll let you work on this. Walk 3. So the next part after this actually makes that transition easier. Walk and step, kick. Walk 3. Charleston kick. Walk 3. Stay here, march. Okay, let's go into the next part. It's heels to the back side. So we go. That's it. Now it's a single, single, and a double. Single, single, and a double. So those of you who've been doing these classes for a while, you're going to say, oh, it's a time for me to rest my brain. And I would say you should look for those so you can focus when you need to, cruise when you otherwise can. Now this double thing, single with the heels back, is going to make everything else easier. All right, let's start with the Charleston kick. We do 3, 2, walk 3 and reach. Step, pull your heels back. Single, single, double, single, single, double. Charleston kick 3 times. And it worked out nice. 1 more. Walk 3 and reach. Heels back, single, single, now double. Again, single, single, double. Back to the Charleston kick, step right. 3, 2, 1, walk and reach. Heels back. Do it again, heels back. And Charleston kick, 3, 2. You can put a little more in to this. Walk 3, reach, maybe a little further. Come up and pull your heels. Single, single, double is a pattern. Charleston kick with your right foot, go. A little more. Walk 3 and reach. Heel back, single, single, double. Do it again, single, single, double. Charleston kick. One more. Walk 3. Heels back. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Back to the Charleston kick. So you should be getting the pattern. Now you can work on intensity. Walk 3. Heels back. Whew. So we have enough time to really put an effort in that reach, eh? Charleston kick. 3, 2, 1. Take a walk. Heels back. Single, single, and a double. Last one. March in place. Now I can cut that down. So we do 1 Charleston, 1 walk, and then 4 heels back. I think that's how it's going to work out. Let's give it a try. Right foot, 1 Charleston kick. Take a walk. Heels back. 4, 3, 2, 1 Charleston kick. Oh, it did work out. 1 walk. Heels back. 4. 1 Charleston kick. 1 walk. 4 heels pulling back. Charleston kick. Walk. Heel back. Keep your head up on that reach. 1 kick. 1 walk. And heels up. Ooh. Kick Charleston. Walk it. Heel up. Let's do 1 more on each side. So it's a Charleston kick, and a walk, and a heel back, and a Charleston kick, and a walk, and a heel back. Stay here, 2 step right, 2 step left. So we're going to a new section, consider it part B maybe. You can tap the foot, or you can lift the foot. So we do a little bit of hip strengthening. Try not to let yourself lean over. Again, this is kind of a fall prevention. So you're laterally stepping. This ain't no grapevine. There's no crossing of your feet. If you wanted to maybe scooch it, glide it, slide it, you could. So I'll do 1 and 2, and march in place. 8. 2 step. 2 step. March 8. 2 step. 2 step. March 8. Now I'm going to show you a different pattern for the march. 2 step. It's a mambo back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 step. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 step. Back, front, back, together. 2 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did a lot more steps, but it's okay. It gave us a chance to practice. Okay, so go 2 step. And march 2, 3, 4. So I'm cutting the marches to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going back and the front. So there's lots of ways I could do this. I could do 2 step to one side, 2 step to the other side, or I could do 1, 2 step and go to the mambo or a march. Again, we're trying to surprise the body. Back and a front. Step together, step. So in this variation, it's a 2 step, and a march, 2, 3, 4. So I've taken about 4 of the other steps out. Step together, step, lift. 1, 2, 3 is your base move. We've distilled it down. Step together, step, mambo, back and front. So getting your feet under you is the objective here. Back, front, side. Because you never know where you're going to have to put your feet down. So I'm going to stay with this one. This will be it. Step together, step, hoop. Step together, step, huh? So after you lift your leg, bring it back behind you and do like a little mambo. Step together, step, lift, back. And if you'd rather just march, you can march. And this is the last part. Stay right here and march in place. Let's grab a little sip of water and we'll see if we can thread it all together. So you should feel like you're working steady state today. No big cardio pushes, unless you put them in there. So let's review. You do a Charleston kick 3, walk and reach, single, single, double heel, same thing other side. Then you do the 1 Charleston, 1 walk, 4 heels, other side. Then you do the 2-step mambo or march. It's not as much as you think. A 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 Charlestons, I'm with you. 1 more. Walk, heel back, single, single, double. Single, single, double. Now we do 3 Charleston kicks with the left foot, kick the right. 1 more. Walk 3 and reach. Heels back, single, single, double. 1 more time. Now 1 Charleston kick and 1 walk and 4 heels. 1 Charleston kick, 1 walk, 4 heels. 2-step, mambo back and front. 2-step, mambo back and front. Mambo, back goes first. Step together, step, lift that leg. Get a little hip work. Hup. Step together, step. I don't know, just thought maybe you needed a little more time on this one. Last time, so guess where we are? March on your left foot hold. So now we have the beginning of the combo, starting on the left foot, same order of operation. Belly and chest up, I'm with you, and then we'll just keep on going. 3 Charleston kick. Walk 3 and reach. Heels back, single, single, double. Doing that one again, single, single, double. 1 Charleston kick your left. Take a walk, heel back, single, single, double. Do that 1 more time. Okay, we're on the next combo. 1 Charleston kick, 1 walk, heel back for 4. 1 Charleston kick, 1 walk, heel back 4. 2-step left, march in place, or do the mambo with a back and a front. 2-step, back and a front. 2-step. Work whatever arms help you. You don't have to use any. If you're thinking of the feet, you could loop-de-loo the arms. Last time, and we're on the right side. Charleston kick, go. 3 of these. 1 more. Take a walk. Heel up, single, single, double. Same thing, single, single, double. And Charleston kick on the left side. Right leg kicks. 1 more time. Take a walk. Heel back, single, single, then a double, repeat. Okay, we're on to the next part. One Charleston kick, one walk, 4 heels, one Charleston kick, one walk, 4 heels. Now the 2-step, back and front, one more time, back and front, go, go. Step together, step, lift. Step together, step, lift. So get ready to step on your right and kick your left. 3, 2, 1, take a walk. Heel back, single, single, now a double. Repeat that. Charleston kick, there's 3 of these. Work it, take a walk. Heels up, single, single, and a double. Repeat. Now we do 1 Charleston kick, only 1. Take a walk. 4 heels. 1 Charleston kick. Walk it. Heels back 4. Circle 2. Kick and march. So we'll do 2 more. And last time. Here's your Charleston kick. Step, kick. 1 more. Now the walk. Heels back. Single, single, and double. Charleston kick. Wait a minute. Then do double and take a walk. Heels back, single, but just do what I'm doing. 1 more. So let's do that from the top since I flubbed it up. There's 3 Charleston kicks. My bad, all of it. Walk 3. I know you guys did it right. Do this 1 more. Now the 3 Charleston kick. What was I thinking? Take the walk. Heels back, single, single, double. And 1 more, belly in, chest up. Now 1 Charleston, 1 walk, heels back, 4. Coming up. 1 Charleston kick, 1 walk. Come up and pull your heels back forward. We're going to finish up with that 2-step. Go to your left. Kick and march, or mambo back and front. 2-step kick and march. Lift that leg. Bring it back, bring it front. Last time. And march around in a circle. So, as part of the cool down and a bit of our core, we're going to learn a new move. For this one, you can optionally use a weight, but let's learn it without. And you may want to hold on to something. So, it's weird. I'll just tell you it's weird. So, there'll be a leg behind you, and it comes up like this, and goes back and comes up. From the side, you lean a little forward, leg goes back and comes up. So, it might be like if you were getting on a bike, So I did this with a class and a guy said, why are you riding a boy's bike? I don't know. So here's my handlebars, the leg goes behind and comes up and over. So that's the pattern with the leg. And you can see this is why you might want to hold on to something. So it's a movement from the hip. Let's try the other leg. Starts behind, makes your back feel better if you're slightly forward. Leg goes back, comes around. Keep going as I turn the volume down. So that's just what the legs do. There's something with the arms. Now perhaps you noticed that your core was working. Good stuff. So opposite arm will move when the opposite leg is moving. So the arm does a come on over, or come on over. So it goes behind just like the leg does and comes forward. So if it's my right leg for you, then it's going to be the left arm. So simultaneously, up and over. Now if you're saying, I can't do this because I fall over, don't fall over. Instead, go hold on to something. I'm going to try the other side. So now your left leg, right arm. If you need to hold on to something, back of the chair or a counter. And we go. And you breathe. All right, I'm going to grab a light weight or my moderate weight. Just to show you it can be done with a little more intensity. Now, you get to choose. So with my right leg, your right leg working, the weight will be in the left hand. You can try it with the weight and see. So my elbow is not straight, it's a little bent, and it just makes this circular motion. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be big, and it's certainly not fast. Anchor yourself with your right hand if you need that support. Let's see if we can do about 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it goes back to begin with. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Now I should have reminded you that your standing leg is a little bit bent. Don't lock it out. Have a little flexibility through it. Did you feel that work? All right, other side, 10. So the arm comes from behind and goes this way. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, coming from behind, both arm and leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So good work for us. Grab a little water, and then you're going to need to be at the wall. So if you have to take your device and take me with you so you can see what to do. You have done this one before. You get to the wall, your hands are out to the side, not hidden behind you, and then you bend up your elbows. So your elbows are on the wall along with your hands. Then you step your feet out. So I'm going to put one foot back, but pretend I don't have it back. So now I'm leaning. And then I straighten the elbows, push away from the wall, and then back my elbows. So, off to the wall we go. Hands are on the wall. Feet go out. Bend the elbows, so you're touching the elbows and the hands. Feet are away. Straighten the elbows. They come off the wall. No hips, no shoulders. Keep going. I'm going to move the camera so you can get a side view of me. If only I had a camera person that could actually do this for me. But no, I don't have a camera person. I am everything here. I'm a lighting person, so here I am. Elbows are bent. Turned off the light. So my hips are back, they're here. Straighten the elbows. There you go. Keep your head up. Say good morning, good morning to your triceps. Okay, I got a rest. Back of my arms are feeling it. Oh yes. If you bend your elbows up and feel it. Now I'm going to stay here because there's a second one. In this one, the elbows stay straight. Your shoulders are on the wall. The feet are away from the wall. No bum. Turn the light off again. So for this one, my chest leads out. So my shoulders go back, touch, and then my chest moves forward. Try that one. So I'm leaning on the wall, keeping my elbows straight. It's as if someone were grabbing my shirt and pulling me out away from the wall. Now be careful your hips don't do the work. This ain't it. So zip your zipper, squeeze your bum. 8 more, I'm gonna move the camera back. 7, you do it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you should feel like you're upright. Okay, let's grab our chairs. Now you can do this next one seated if you're kind of tired of standing up, or you can do it standing. Now if you have a circle loop, put it above your knees. If you have 2, do one above the knees and one on the ankle. This is going to be familiar to some of you. If you only have the tubing, always inspect it, make sure it's in good order. So you can do this standing. It's a higher risk, especially if you're on carpet. So you stand on it, 2 feet, cross it. It's a bit of a safety thing, having it crossed here. And then you're going to step from just side to side. Yeah, that's that. And if you have it around your thighs or ankles, you still want to keep those legs. If you wanted to use the chair, you know, your tubing might be a little on the long side, and you crisscross. So if it's on the long side, you're probably going to have to pull the tubing up to get a good enough resistance. And again, you can do step touch. Let me scoot back so you can see. Sorry for the noise. So you can see my feet a little better. So you could do it this way. We're going to do a couple of those, then we'll do one leg out, then we'll do a couple of legs out. So sitting or standing, I'm going to stand up because you can see me better. Okay. Everybody good with your choices? Okay, decide how much tension. We'll do right leg out, right leg in. So be as mindful as with the placement of your feet as possible. Now I'm going to go 2 on each leg. So go out and in, and again, out and in. Switch legs. Now if you have the ability to take a bigger stride, because the band isn't that tight, either make it a little bit tighter by pulling it up, or step out a little wider. I'm trying to be a little judicious because I'm not sure what the knee issue is. I'm not sure if it's a hip issue, so I don't know. All right, I'm going to go back singles. Now we're going to do the same thing with singles and doubles, but the tempo is going to be faster. Here we go, faster. Out and in, or ouch and in. Now do 2 per leg. Don't lean over, 2 per leg. All right, we're gonna go back to singles at this tempo. Hit it, single, single. Last 8, count for yourself. Don't tip, stand tall. Ay, ay, ay. 4, 3, 2, give us a break. Ay. All right, so if you felt your hips, that's good. Do this, and do this. Into the shoulder, so you consider stand. Now, if you have the tubing around your ankles, you need to remove them now. That's done if you're sitting down. If you have a band, you lay it into your hands thus. And the elbows stick to your side. The hands come out from your waist, not up to your chest. So you can do this seated, you can do this standing. A little more work standing because you don't want your body wiggling around. Rotator cuff. So you pull the tubing and release. So let me get a little more straight on to you. So for this one, when you look at your band, you want to look that it's pulling equally. Sometimes one arm tends to do all the work. Don't let that happen. So your upper arm, super glued to your side. Palms are up. So it's not how hard how far you can pull the band, but how smoothly the band can be stretched and released without letting it go boing, and rest. But we're going to do a second set, and it will be faster. And it will hurt like a son of a gun in your shoulder, but I'm promising you, you won't feel that tomorrow. You might feel the wall stuff, but that's not deep in your shoulder. So, okay, ready? Sit or stand firm, and you tug, and you tug. Oh yeah. Look for symmetry. Relax that neck and shoulders. Oh, are you feeling it yet? Come on. Count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh boy, did you feel deep in your shoulders? Then you did the work. All right, so you can use a tubing or you can use free weight. So if you're going to use the tubing, you're going to let go of one hand. So whatever hand you're holding it with, you step it on the floor with the opposite foot. So right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. And then you may need to step up. So you'll do a test run as the opposite foot goes back, front knee stays bent, and it's this. And that's going to make your shoulder feel better because it's kind of massaging it. So this might be enough, but you may say, gosh, I don't feel much doing it that way. I go, okay, well, step further up toward the handle, and now you've got more resistance. So if you're using tubing, you've got to find the proper resistance for you. Otherwise, you use a free weight, and you do the row. Now you can brace on your thigh, or you can brace on a chair seat. Doesn't that feel better to your shoulder? Okay, everybody figured out what they want to do? We'll do a set together. Here we go. Strong core. So the body is not moving, just the upper shoulder, and the arm responds. And rest. Make sure if you're using tubing, it's slack before you step off. Don't want to be popped in the eye. Let's do the other side. So test it for those doing the tubing and see if you have proper resistance. Need a little bit more. Or use your free weight, and we go to work. So I'm pretty clear that my arm makes this sawing motion. Hold the body still. So it's not pulling back here, it's just kind of coming to my hip, or if you would think of it as a pocket. Keep your chin up, belly in. And release. Okay, we're going to balance it with a little chest work. Now you don't have to use tubing. And if you don't have any, that's fine. But weights are not advised unless you're going to get down on the floor. So let's just say you don't want to use any. So you would bring your elbows up and you draw those elbows in to make a crease in the chest, trying to move those elbows in and then coming back up. At the same time, tighten the abdominal wall really hard, blow hard, and then open back up. Now, if you do have resistance bands, we're going to go behind your back. And you can either wear them as a lovely bracelet, but I always like to hold the handles and the tubing, which gives me the proper amount of resistance. And I'll do the same thing. Now, with bands, you can keep the elbows bent as I did before, moving my elbows together, but what I have is a more resistance as it comes in, or I could put my arms out and go this way. But I'm still tightening through the belly. So figure out the one as I change the music, figure out the one that seems best for you, given whatever issues you may have, and then go ahead and begin the work. Because this is not what we want. Okay. you're there. I know you're there. Okay, here's another beat. 4, 3, 2, oh, I finished just in time. All right, so I'm going to release the arms. Remember this song? I did a tap dance to this song one time. We were cannibals. So you're going to stretch. You can either grab the back of the chair if you were standing up and grab. All right, standing or seated abdominal work. You're welcome to always go to the floor. I know many of you don't use the floor, but if you want to pop down on the floor, I'll turn this down a little bit. Kind of a fun song. All right, so options for standing. Hands can be on your shoulders, only if you can't get them truly behind the head. And by which I mean your head comes forward to get your hands behind the head. So I'd rather you not be this person, I'd rather you be this person. And then I'm standing, knees bent, and I'm gonna rotate across. This is not a big twist. You're just gonna see a slight rotation through my spine. Hip flexors are engaged, and that's moderate. If you can do more, instead of thinking elbow to knee, because look, I could do that and I really don't get any abs. I want to think shoulder to my hip, so I want to go this way. Now that may be not good for your back, so you got two options there. And if you wanted to do it from the chair, you have more support for yourself, and it's still quite a bit of work. I don't know. If you're on the floor, it's the same thing, but you're lifting your chest up as that leg comes across. And again, I'm going to caution you, don't do the elbow and knee. It doesn't recruit your abs at all. So you've got a little bit of rectus ab, that shortening of the torso, and you've evolved a little bit of obliques, but honor how your back is feeling. And we've got hip flexors, which I count as short abs, but they're not abs. Okay, ready? Wait, I gotta get this. I like this drum. Who doesn't love a drum? I love the drums. I want to go back. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and we rotate. There's my breath. So I'm pulling in my belly button, and if you say that's a bit much, look at how moderate, and I'm still squeezing the abdominal wall. So this one really gives you the opportunity to modify. This is better if you can't get the hand behind the head. Go in. This is almost like the precursor to the one I do when I go traveling, and I sit back and do fast. And rest. We're going to do a second set. Now I'm going to pick up the pace, but if you thought that slower pace was appropriate given anything going on in your back, you still work by tightening the abdominal wall. Otherwise, if you're like me, you're going to be boom, boom, boom. Or you're doing this. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, if you're standing, grab those hands, lift up your chest, open up. Okay, let's stand up and use the back of the chair. I did bring my big weights out, but I figured I'm not doing any bicep stuff. I worked a lot in your back, so that's okay. We have another class on Thursday. All right, back in the chair, or if you're in a counter, I think counters are really good for this. Okay, we've had our abdominal drum music. See if I can find something mellow now. All right, so I go here, and my feet are apart, and imagine someone is pulling the hips back as the arms straighten, And the legs are straight and you'll feel the back of your thighs. I'll probably get in trouble for playing that song, so maybe not playing that song. But we'll see, if I put it low, maybe they won't hear it, and I talk over it so they won't know. So you're in this nice long stretch, and what I want you to really focus on is the straightening of the elbow and feeling it here where I'm showing. So it's this motion, and the arms are straight. You won't feel it if the elbows bend. So it's this. And then just kind of wiggle your tailbone slowly from side to side. And that should feel good, stretching out those obliques. Does that feel good? Keeping your head above your heart. And then bend the knees, pick a leg, any leg, and just step it forward, holding the back heel down for a calf stretch. Lift up your spine, extend out your chest, shoulders are down. So got a nice calf stretch, pressing the heel down. Back into that downward dog, stretching out the arms, sticking up your tailbone. Gosh, I turn it down so much I don't even hear anything. Now you're going to bring the other leg forward. You got to remember which one was that, and now you hold the other heel down. If it feels like you did this leg, you probably did, so switch. Heel is down, chest is up, belly is in. So we get these feel-good moments in balance to strengthening and challenging our mental capacities. And the pattern wasn't too bad today, don't think. Except for me getting confused, it wasn't confusing. Now I'm going to go to a standing hip opener, but this is the one you can also do as we usually do from the chair. So if you took one leg and placed it above the knee and then backed up your hip so you feel into here. And if you say that doesn't feel, I don't know what that is, if you felt like that was not very balanced for you, you can always come, get in the chair, sit up tall, and lean forward. So we did a lot of that hip work, so it's probably a very good idea that we spend a little time opening up the hip. So there's multiple ways to get there, and then there's always this one where crossing your ankles aren't indicated for you, so you can always do this. So you do what you need to do, and then let's go to the other side. So here I am in the seated chair doing my traditional piriformis stretch, as it's known, leaning forward with my chest. Or I could do push the hip into that joint, or I could stand and work on my balance a bit. And come all the way up. I believe that song is probably done. Hamstring stretch. So again, you can remain standing, or you can sit and extend the leg out and bring the chest forward. And you keep sinking into the back of the leg until you feel a bit of a release. I'm going to be safe with this one. Let's go the other leg for hamstring stretch. Now I can't predict how you're going to feel because I wasn't watching how much intensity you put in your workout and the form that you used on our work at the wall. But I'm suspicious that if you really did get that wall work, tomorrow back here or up in here, you may say, ooh, new muscles, or maybe even your tricep, which is where we're going to stretch next. All right, so you can either do one hand and guide it gently. I know people tend to do this, but look what happened. And my elbow went out here in order to get it up here. So if you follow the progression of straight in front of you, you'll get a truer stretch for that muscle as opposed to over the side. Don't feel the tricep, do feel the tricep. Not everybody can get to this position, so just wherever you are, just to feel the back of that arm. Hopefully you got that work. Let's do the same thing, other side, bending the elbow. Gradually moving it up. At some point you go, oh yeah. And you may want to do this one tomorrow if you feel so inclined. And we did do some chest work, so let's make sure those shoulders get opened first. So my shoulders are drawn back. And then this one is the one where you extend your arms up till a V and imagine that you've put them on a door frame, and now as you walk through the door, the hands stay back on the frame and you go forward and the arms are back. And you have to stiffen the elbows. So leaning forward. If you did this standing, yes you could. I would say put one foot forward. Here I put my hands on the door and then I stepped through the door and I ended up here. And nice stretch. And release. Open one leg to the side, standing or sitting. Lift the ribs, shift over, reach up. Can you bring that arm by your ear, not in front of your face? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. If you get it there, can you also straighten it? And now feel that opening on the side. You've got support for your back with your hand or your forearm there. Reach out, reach out. Reach out and touch on one. You can either let the arms circle around in front or release it back down. Take time because that's a whole body stretch, not just a arm stretch. Bring your leg in, other side. I do lift my spine, then I shift over a little, brace, open. Now let's see how this arm goes. They aren't the same, you know. And then as you feel you're reaching up and leaning over, this knee may want to fall in, so you could use this hand to help it keep it open. Keep reaching and lengthening, don't be satisfied. And you breathe. All good stuff. Again, the arm can circle around in front or you can just release it off. Slowly, undulation, so if you're standing, please take a chair so that you bring the chest forward, tighten through the belly and roll back. This can be moderate if you know you have some bone density issues, so you don't, snap a vertebra. I don't want that to happen. So you can make it little, and if there's no issues and it feels okay, you can do a little bit more. Okay, and then I'll circle my wrist around and letting my arms rise as I breathe in and fall as I breathe out. And one more time, breathing in as the arms go up and breathing out as the arms go down. This is where I take the opportunity to thank you for coming in, doing the class, working yourself out, because you could have done a variety of other things, but yet you chose to take care of you. So I commend your effort.